Hello and welcome back to Podcast Center, the show where we bring you fun, interesting, and helpful conversations to improve your English and boost your confidence.
That's right. Whether you're a beginner or already on your way to fluency, we're here to make your English learning journey easier and more enjoyable.
And today, we have a topic that can truly change the way you think and learn: the power of positive thinking.
Learning a new language can sometimes feel challenging, and it's easy to get discouraged. But what if we told you that your mindset plays a big role in your success?
Yes, a positive attitude can help you stay motivated, overcome difficulties, and build the confidence you need to improve every day.
So in today's episode, we're going to explore why positive thinking is so important, how it can help you learn English faster, and simple ways to stay motivated even when things feel tough.
It's going to be an exciting and inspiring conversation, so stay with us. Let's dive right in.
So, let's start with a simple question: why does positive thinking matter so much when learning English?
That's a great question. One big reason is that our thoughts affect our actions. If we believe we can improve, we keep trying. But if we tell ourselves, "I'll never be good at English," we stop making an effort.
Exactly. Think about it: if you're afraid of making mistakes, you might avoid speaking English. But if you have a positive mindset, you see mistakes as part of learning, not as failure.
Yes, and actually, some of the best language learners are the ones who aren't afraid to make mistakes. They keep practicing, and over time, they improve faster than those who hesitate.
That reminds me of something: many successful people, not just in language learning but in life, have a strong belief in themselves. They stay positive even when things are hard.
That's true, and studies show that positive thinking helps with problem solving and creativity. So when you're struggling with grammar or pronunciation, a positive attitude can help you find new ways to learn.
Right. Instead of thinking, "I don't understand this," you can say, "I don't understand this yet, but I will." That small change in mindset makes a big difference.
Yes, and speaking of mindset, have you ever noticed how some people always seem confident when they speak English, even if they're not perfect?
Oh, definitely. Confidence doesn't come from speaking perfectly, it comes from believing in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, others believe in you too.
Exactly, and confidence helps you practice more, which means you improve faster. It's like a circle: the more you believe in yourself, the better you get.
That's why it's so important to focus on progress, not perfection. If you compare yourself to native speakers, you might feel discouraged. But if you look at how much you've improved, you'll feel motivated.
That's such a good point. Imagine someone who used to struggle with basic sentences, but now they can hold a simple conversation. That's progress, and that's something to celebrate.
Exactly. Learning a language is a journey, and every step counts. Even if you only learn one new word a day, that's still progress.
I love that. And here's another thing: surrounding yourself with positive influences can really help. Watching English videos, listening to motivational podcasts, and practicing with encouraging friends can boost your confidence.
Yes, if you hear people saying, "You're improving," keep going. It pushes you to try harder. But if you're around negativity, it's easy to feel stuck.
So true. That's why we should all be careful about the words we say to ourselves. Instead of "I'm bad at English," say "I'm learning and I'm getting better every day."
That small change in how you talk to yourself can completely change your experience with learning.
That reminds me, have you ever heard the phrase, "Your mindset shapes your reality"?
Yes, it means that the way you think influences what actually happens in your life. If you believe you can improve, you'll take action and eventually see results.
Exactly. And it works the other way too. If you keep thinking, "I'll never be fluent," you might stop practicing, and then you really won't improve.
That's why staying positive is so important. And it doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, it means facing them with the belief that you can overcome them.
Yes, and I think one of the best ways to stay positive is to celebrate small wins. Even if you learn just 5 new words in a week, that's progress.
Absolutely. A lot of learners focus too much on what they don't know instead of appreciating how much they've already learned.
Right. Imagine someone who couldn't say a full sentence a few months ago, and now they can introduce themselves confidently. That's a big achievement.
And the best part is, once you start noticing your progress, you feel even more motivated to keep going.
Yes, it's like building a habit. The more you practice thinking positively, the easier it becomes to stay motivated and confident.
And another great tip: surround yourself with positive people. If you have friends or teachers who encourage you, it makes learning much more enjoyable.
That's a great point. Even listening to podcasts like this one can help because you're hearing encouraging words and useful advice.
Exactly. That's why it's important to be careful with the content you consume. Choose things that inspire you and help you grow, instead of things that make you doubt yourself.
And speaking of inspiration, many successful people like famous athletes, musicians, and even language learners talk about how positive thinking helped them reach their goals.
Yes, they all face challenges, but instead of giving up, they focused on improving step by step. And that's what made the difference.
So, the key message here is, no matter what stage you're at in learning English, stay positive, be patient, and keep going.
You know, another thing that helps with positive thinking is changing how we react to mistakes. A lot of learners feel embarrassed when they make errors, but mistakes are actually a good thing.
Yes, every mistake is a lesson. When you make a mistake, you learn something new, and that's how you improve.
Exactly. Imagine a baby learning to walk. They fall so many times, but they don't stop trying. If they gave up after the first fall, no one would ever learn to walk.
That's such a good example. It's the same with language learning. The more you practice, the more confident you become, and soon, those mistakes will disappear.
And you know what? Sometimes, mistakes actually make conversations more fun. Have you ever said something wrong and then laughed about it?
Oh, definitely. And in most cases, people don't even notice small mistakes. They care more about communication than perfection.
That's right. Native speakers make mistakes too. They forget words, mix up grammar, and say things incorrectly sometimes. So why should learners be afraid?
Exactly. Instead of aiming for perfection, we should aim for progress. The goal is to communicate and express ourselves, not to be perfect all the time.
And that's why enjoying the process is so important. When you're having fun, learning doesn't feel like hard work, it feels natural.
Yes, watching movies, listening to music, playing games in English, all of these things help you learn while keeping your mindset positive.
And don't forget, the more you enjoy learning, the faster you improve. So find ways to make it fun for yourself.
That's a great tip. And if you ever feel frustrated, just remind yourself why you started learning English in the first place. Keeping your goals in mind helps you stay motivated.
Exactly. Maybe you want to travel, study abroad, get a good job, or just make new friends. Whatever your reason is, hold on to it and use it as fuel to keep going.
Yes, learning a language is a journey, and every step forward brings you closer to your goal. So stay positive, stay curious, and never stop learning.
You know, another great way to keep a positive mindset is to look at learning as an adventure, not a challenge. When you see it as something exciting, it becomes more enjoyable.
That's so true. Imagine you're exploring a new world. Every new word, every new phrase is like discovering something valuable. It makes learning more fun.
Exactly. And speaking of fun, one thing that really helps is finding ways to make English part of your daily life. Like watching a short video, reading a social media post, or even thinking in English for a few minutes every day.
Oh yes, thinking in English is such a great trick. Instead of translating words in your head, you start to process ideas directly in English, and that makes speaking much easier.
That's right. And another powerful trick is to talk to yourself in English. It might feel strange at first, but it helps build confidence and fluency.
Yes, you can describe what you're doing, like, I'm making tea, or I'm getting ready for bed. It's a simple habit, but it really improves your speaking skills.
Absolutely. And if you have a friend or a language partner, even better. Practicing with someone else keeps you motivated and makes learning more fun.
Yes, speaking with others helps you stay engaged and makes learning feel more natural. Plus, when you help each other, you improve even faster.
And let's not forget, every learner has their own speed. Some people learn quickly, while others take more time. The important thing is to keep going at your own pace.
Exactly. Comparing yourself to others can be discouraging. Instead, focus on your own progress. Even small steps forward are signs of success.
Yes, and celebrating those small wins keeps you motivated. Maybe today you understood a new word in a movie, or maybe you had a short conversation in English. These moments matter.
Absolutely. Learning a language isn't about being perfect. It's about improving little by little, and most importantly, enjoying the process.
That's the key, enjoying the journey. When you love what you're doing, it never feels like hard work.
Exactly. So, no matter where you are in your English learning journey, just remember, stay positive, keep practicing, and have fun with it.
You know, another important thing to remember is that learning English doesn't have to be a lonely journey. There are so many communities out there that can support you.
That's a great point. Joining language groups, online forums, or even social media communities can make learning feel more interactive and enjoyable.
Yes, when you're surrounded by people who have the same goal, it keeps you motivated. You can share your progress, ask questions, and even practice speaking with others.
And the best part? You get to see that everyone is learning at their own pace. You're not alone in this journey.
Exactly. And sometimes, just seeing someone else succeed can inspire you to keep going. It reminds you that progress is possible for everyone.
That's so true. And another tip, don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's a teacher, a friend, or an online group, there's always someone willing to support you.
Yes, many people feel shy about asking questions, but the truth is, no question is too small. Every question helps you understand English better.
And you know, the more you engage with the language, the more confident you become. Even small daily habits, like writing a short journal entry in English, can make a big difference over time.
That's a great idea. Writing helps you organize your thoughts, and it's a great way to track your progress.
Yes, and another tip, try setting small challenges for yourself, like learning 5 new words a week or having a short conversation in English every day.
I love that. Setting goals, even small ones, gives you something to work towards. And every time you achieve one, it boosts your confidence.
Exactly. And don't forget to reward yourself when you reach a goal. Maybe watch your favorite movie in English or treat yourself to something special. It keeps learning fun.
That's so important. Learning should be something you enjoy, not something that feels like a burden.
Yes. So if you ever feel frustrated, just take a deep breath, remind yourself how far you've come, and keep moving forward.
Exactly. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. So stay positive, keep practicing, and most importantly, have fun with it. And you know, one more thing that really helps is being patient with yourself. Learning a language is like planting a tree. It takes time to grow, but every little effort adds up.
That's such a great comparison. You don't see a tree growing every day, but if you take care of it, one day you'll realize how strong and tall it has become.
Exactly. And it's the same with learning English. Maybe today you only learn one new phrase, but after a few months, you'll look back and see how much you've improved.
Yes, that's why consistency is so important. Even if you only practice for 10 minutes a day, those minutes add up over time.
Absolutely. And that's why it's important to focus on progress, not perfection. If you're improving, even just a little bit, you're on the right track.
That's true. And instead of worrying about mistakes, celebrate the fact that you're learning something new every day.
Yes, and remember, there's no final destination in language learning. Even native speakers continue learning new words and expressions throughout their lives.
Exactly. So, instead of stressing about being fluent, focus on enjoying the process and growing step by step.
And one of the best ways to enjoy the process is to use English in a way that feels natural to you. Whether it's reading, watching movies, or talking to friends, find what works best for you.
That's a great tip, because when you enjoy something, you're more likely to stick with it and make it part of your daily life.
Yes, and don't forget, confidence comes with practice. The more you use English, the more comfortable you'll feel speaking and expressing yourself.
That's so true. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build over time by taking small steps every day.
Exactly. And the key is to be kind to yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own journey and celebrate every little achievement.
Yes, learning English isn't just about words and grammar, it's about growing as a person and opening up new opportunities for yourself.
Absolutely. And no matter where you are in your learning journey, just remember you are improving every day. And that's something to be proud of.
Wow, that was such a great conversation. We've talked about so many important things today: staying positive, enjoying the learning process, practicing every day, and most importantly, believing in yourself.
Yes, learning English is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to fluency. Mistakes are part of the process. Progress is more important than perfection, and confidence comes with practice.
Exactly. So, to all our listeners, keep going, stay motivated, and have fun with your learning. You are improving every single day, even if you don't realize it yet.
And remember, you are not alone in this journey. We're here to support you, and there are so many people around the world learning just like you. So, stay patient, stay confident, and most of all, keep practicing.
That's right. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Daily Dynamo. Also, let us know in the comments what keeps you motivated in your English learning journey. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, and stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll bring you more exciting topics to help you learn English in a fun and easy way.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep speaking English.